Another vlog, another Monday. Hi you guys! I would say happy new week, but I know this vlog goes up on a Wednesday, so it's midweek for you guys, but a new week for me. This week is all about productivity. Since becoming FUNemployed, I've had a lot of time in my hands, and I do feel like since that very first day, I spent each week as meaningfully as I could, and I did do a lot of things that were pretty productive. But I'm not gonna lie, there were a few projects that I left in the back burner, things that I told myself I would start on right away once I become FUNemployed, but haven't started on at all. So this week is all about catching up on all of that, starting with this mini side project that I'm working on. I'm keeping it a secret for now until I'm ready to launch it and announce it to you guys, but it does involve all of you, so that's something to look forward to. I was able to get a pretty good amount of work done today. It took me a while, but I got a good amount of work done. I filmed another TikTok earlier, and it was just me in my whole positive bubble of light doing a cleansing ritual, and I was cleansing the people that was watching the video, the TikTok video that I was making. And I was surprised when I checked in like 30 minutes to an hour later, and I had so many comments about how people needed it, and it felt like a hug, and in some cases someone even said that they cried at my video. And it just made me realize how much people need love right now. I've kind of been in my own bubble of happiness lately, and it's such a wonderful feeling, and I'm so grateful and happy to be in this state. But I think because I was so immersed in my own joy, I kind of forgot that other people out there were still having a hard time. Not to say that I'm being selfish for being happy, you know? Like, I deserve this happiness. I know that very well. I deserve to feel this much light and love and all of that, but I guess just seeing how much people needed that TikTok video of me cleansing them and giving them words of encouragement just hit me, kind of brought me back to how many people need a lot of support still, even if it's just words of encouragement or giving them affirmations. I would love to help people feel better and make them feel better and make them feel loved and supported. So I think I'll start doing that more on TikTok. So it was brought to my attention today by Andrea, my best friend, that apparently white sage is being commodified, which basically means it's being overly harvested so that it can be mass produced to keep up with the growing trend of cleansing your room and smudging your room to rid it of any negative energies, which you've seen me do a lot. Honestly, kind of disappointed that I don't get to use my white sage anymore, and a little sad that I didn't know about this in the first place, that this is actually something that is somewhat of cultural appropriation to the Native Americans and other cultures and tribes that make use of white sage to smudge for their culture as a part of their culture's traditions and stuff like that. And I really had not known. I point blank did not know, but I do want to be respectful of the culture that this was born from. So I am making the switch to incense, which just gives me more of an excuse to buy things. It's good that I let go of it because, again, I want to make sure that as I do the things I do, I am always respectful of whatever culture it comes from, and since this is close to cultural appropriation, that is something that I do not want to do. I do not want to disrespect anybody, and part of self-improvement is recognizing the things that need to be respected and taking a step back if I have been doing things that, whether I knew it or not, is disrespecting that culture or wherever it originates from. So yeah, Based on an article that was sent to me by Andrea, incense is actually a pretty good alternative. And from what I know, incense is a more universal cleansing medium, so it might actually even be better than sage. It's just that I was more comfortable using sage because that was kind of what I knew and what I had always been using. So yeah, I guess this is a little bit of an insight for all of us, that sometimes we do need to let go of things we don't want to let go of, and sometimes, maybe even in some cases, we don't understand why we have to let go of it because we love it so much. But if it's for the greater good, I think, you know, it's worth it. You'll live through it. For the rest of the day, I am taking pictures of clothes that I will be selling. I decluttered my closet sometime early this year, I think, and instead of letting go of the clothes, some of these can still be worn really well. So those are the clothes that I choose to sell. If you guys are interested, I will probably upload the clothes for sale by the time that this video goes up, so you guys can check out this Instagram page. This is my little known second Instagram page that you guys can follow. I will be selling the clothes there. If you guys find anything you like, then go ahead, check it out. I'll be dropping, I think, 4 drops of clothes, all with its own theme, and the ones that I will be taking pictures of today that I will be dropping first is the pastel collection. So it's all light baby pink, baby blue colors. Finished scheduling all of my thread posts for the PYT community page on its first week. I am launching this page the week of April 5. By the time you guys watched this, I would have already launched it last week. You guys saw that whole announcement video and the reveal of this project, and also my Uncurate Me Shop My Closet page. I just feel so accomplished. I feel so productive, and I feel so fulfilled. Like, I've been working on this for, I don't know, man, 2 weeks? It hasn't been that long, but I put a lot of time and effort into it. And when I was making the threads, I knew it would take some time because I had to do some writing, you know? I had to figure out what prompts to give you guys so that it wouldn't be so dead by the week that it's launched. And it was just a nice feeling to work on starting a discussion with you guys as I wrote all of these post threads. It just felt really good knowing that I'm doing this to start a better rapport with all of you guys. I'm doing this to create a deeper connection, a more tight-knit PYT family with you guys. And I wrote these posts in such a loving and caring way, like really encouraging you guys to talk to me and to each other and to all the members of the group. And I just feel so good. I'm so excited. By the time I'm filming this today, this launches in 2 weeks still. And I wish I could launch it tomorrow already, but no, it's all about timing, and I'm gonna launch it on the first full week of April. And I think that's just a better time, you know, new month, new thing to look forward to. I'm so fulfilled. It's only Tuesday, and I feel like the goal of productivity for this week has already been checked off. This just capped it off for me. This being accomplished early this week is already a huge gold star on my productivity goal for the week. I am having the hardest time getting out of bed today. I didn't sleep as soundly as I wish I did last night. And it's, I don't want to get out of bed. I want to sleep some more, but I know I have to, and I've just spent like 30 minutes in bed, or maybe even longer than 30 minutes. And I'm supposed to work out first thing in the morning today, but I really don't want to. But I know that this is an opportunity for me to practice discipline again, and I kinda hate it. This week's goal is productivity, and I want to be productive, and I don't want to be defeated. Oh my god, I gotta work out. Okay, one step at a time. First things first, I put my clothes on. I put on my workout clothes. I've had left in the back burner for months. I think the last time I worked on this was last year, and I never got to finish it until today. And this entire thing, like I said, is from scratch. I cut out the pattern on my fabric. I painted this pocket by myself. This is my own original design of a tarot card called the Star, because I know that tarot card is in right now and I think it looks pretty cool. And it's a really cute day bag that you can use. It gets the job done. And that's all that really matters with these. I don't intend these to be like grocery tote bags to carry all your groceries. This is literally just your everyday bag where you put your wallet, your keys, or what have you that you bring to the mall on a daily basis. That's the whole point. So, yeah. Calling it already. I need a mental health day to myself. The reality of having mental health issues is that sometimes it just hits you with no prior warning and with no reason behind it other than it just hitting you. And that is kind of what is happening to me today. It started off with me feeling like I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to stay in bed and cuddle up, and it took a great deal of effort for me to peel myself off of the bed and do things. I allowed myself to take my time today, which is good. That's usually what I do when I start to feel like this, but the later into the day it got, the worse I started to feel mentally. And right now I just feel weird. Like, I'm sad and I feel like I'm getting into a depressive slump, but there's no reason for me to be depressed, which is usually one of my red flags of, oh, your mental health is not doing so well right now. I feel like at this point of the week, I did achieve my goal of productivity. I crossed everything off of my list, completing all of the posts for the private community group for UPYT. I completed 2 out of the 3 of my sewing projects, and I finished editing. I also completed all of my workouts for the week. I pretty much checked off everything on my agenda, so I do think the goal of productivity for this week has been achieved. So tomorrow is a Friday, and then we have the weekend, and I'm going to allow myself to take a step back and let myself just go with the flow of things. I won't put myself on a schedule. I won't put any pressure on myself to be productive. I can just do whatever I feel like doing that makes me feel good, just so that I can kind of pull myself out of this mental rut that I'm in. Mental health is such a complicated thing, and it sucks when we all go through it and it's not acknowledged enough. I'm gonna take care of myself for the rest of the night and the rest of the week, and please remember to take care of yourselves too, okay? Hi, I'm still here and I'm feeling better today, though still kind of in that weird limbo. I was planning to take a mental health day today, which meant no hard work, no workout, and just pretty much just letting myself relax and have some me time. But earlier I had like this burst of emotion and it was a little overwhelming, and for some reason in me, it clicked. I needed to work out to feel better. I did work out today like I had originally planned, and lo and behold, I did feel better after, and for some reason much more motivated. And I think it was because I was letting out my frustrations and maybe even some of my heavier emotions out through the workout. A bit of a weight is lifted off my shoulders. I feel strong, I feel healthy, and that alone makes me feel good. So it was the right move. So now for the rest of the day, I'm going to finish editing my week 4 vlog. And I'm pretty happy about this one. It turned out pretty pleasantly, and yeah.